Normally we go like an hour and a half.
I got time, cabrón. I got time for you.
Guys good with taxes.
Yeah, everything taxes are included. Oh, man, included.
Yeah, this guy's not emotional, but
I've seen you before, dog.
you seen me before? How?
I don't know,
Seen me
man.
on TV? On
Maybe-
movies?
Maybe he looks like an actor.
He looks like Gabriel Rosado.
No.
No.
He looks like somebody from
Mexican JP.
No,
That used to be my nickname.
He looks like somebody from Jersey Shore.
Oh, the Vinny?
Vinny. Yeah, he looks like Vinny.
You know, girls used to tell me that.
Oh, man.
I've never seen Jersey Shore. So
You never seen Jersey Shore, bro? Come
I don't
on,
watch it
man.
either, but girls used to tell me that.
But this whole
I'm
time-
like, I
Yeah,
guess.
he does look. He's got the haircut. He's got the hair.
You look just like him.
He's got the-
Are you Hispanic?
Yeah.
No, tú eres gringo.
No.
Yeah.
Mexicano.
brothers.
Según.
We're brothers.
You too?
Yeah.
No way. You got the same dad?
Yeah, he looks like my dad. I look like my mom.
Word? Okay.
Good genes.
Yeah, my mom looks white though.
My mom does too.
Yeah.
What kind of? She's light. She's like your color with freckles. She might be lighter than you, actually.
All right, we'll get it started. Fuck it. All right, we'll start in 1 minute. Some water for you.
Appreciate it.
You can curse, you can say whatever.
Yeah.
No, I'm not gonna,
filter.
not gonna say too much negative, crazy stuff.
That's the day.
I am, man. I'm
All right,
always
ready?
on time.
Ready.
Tell me when to go.
Ready to go.
Against the ropes, number one.
Relaxed in their SIMS is. That's where the power comes, when a fighter gets loose in there. Good body shot there by SIMS that sets up the top.
He's down again. This is not competitive at all. The referee waves it off, and Anthony Sims Jr., the magician, makes yet another opponent disappear early on. 16 straight knockout wins. He is 17-0.
Welcome to another episode of Against the Ropes. I am Gio Garcia. I am alongside Christian Mosqueda and Christian Rodriguez. What's up, guys? How we doing?
So doing good, doing good.
All right, so we have a very special show today. We have a very special guest, and I'll let you guys do a very special introduction.
Well, this is the magician Anthony Sims Jr. 17-0, 16 knockouts, 16 straight. Man, 23 years young, brother. Tell us how do you feel being here?
Feel good. I'm happy to be here. I'm alive. I'm breathing. 17 wins, 16 knockouts. Wasn't accidental.
Man, I gotta start from the beginning, brother. You've had some big interviews in the last couple of weeks. For those that don't know who you are, who haven't seen these, can you tell us a little bit about yourself, where you grew up?
Okay. Well, my name is, like I said, Anthony Sims Jr. I grew up in Indianapolis, Indiana. I came from a good home, good upbringing, family-oriented household. But I was dealt a bad hand at a young age. Lost my father. Lost the ability to read and write. Was in reading comprehension classes, speech classes up until, I want to say, 6th grade. And then on the boxing behalf, started boxing, turned professional, and just kept signing with the wrong promoters. And eventually signed with Don King, and I got sat a whole year. And signed with Eddie Hearns, and here I am.
The magician.
The magician.
Did you name yourself or what?
No,
They
actually,
gave it to you?
Yeah, there's 2 reasons I got the name. First reason I got the name is because I was at the gym, and the stuff I was doing, they said it was magical. I didn't think so. Just typical hit the bag, peanut bag.
This
But,
guy just said you make people disappear.
Absolutely,
Is that true?
that too. Not literally. But they say they call me a magician because after all of what happened to me, Alakazam, abracadabra, here I am. So
Yeah.
I mean, it's cheesy, but that's what it is.
No, I mean I like the nickname.
I appreciate it.
I like it, bro.
At first it was Sugar, but we changed it.
Well, you look like him, so
Don't I see
I
you
can see it a little bit.
repping Sugar Leonard?
Yeah, I like Sugar Ray Leonard actually. Yeah.
Is he your favorite all-time great?
Yeah, people think I watch Ali, but I've never really watched the video of Ali too much.
Okay.
I've watched Ali Frazier, but Sugar Ray Leonard absolutely.
Yeah, that's interesting because I was watching one of your fights, and the way that you were moving around the ring, the commentator mentioned that. He's like, you can tell his favorite boxer is Ali, the way that he moves around.
Yeah, me and Sergio had some words after that fight. Don't you ever do that, dog. But no, but I mean, basically, you could say Ali, Sugar Ray Leonard had the same coach. They were, brought up the same way. But I just like the sweet science of boxing.
My brother, some of the interviews you've seen, I feel like you're on a small crusade. You talked a lot about purpose.
Mm-hmm.
What is your purpose, bro?
So my vocation, which is your purpose in life from God, and then my blessing, they correlate. They're one. So boxing is my gift.
Mm-hmm.
It's God given. It can be taken. It can be given. So what I do is I use my gift to fulfill my purpose.
Mm-hmm.
My purpose is being a voice for the unspoken,
Mm-hmm.
mentally ill, handicapped, people that aren't heard on a daily basis.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm using my platform to use it. Talk about things that aren't cool. Talk about things that's actually there, problems that's there that people won't speak on. Whether that's, mental illness, sexuality, your ethnicity, problems that people deal with on a daily basis, but because of people's, their fame, or because they want to be cool, or because they care about how they're looked upon, they won't speak on it. So nobody else gonna say it. I'm gonna say it.
Yeah.
How did you get to that stage? Do you have like some OGs that you talk to, or your mother, or is it just through like personal experiences?
I would say both. I've said before, it takes a village to raise a child. So I was, brought up. I say OGs. Random cats that saw I was doing something wrong or doing something right, and put their 2 cents in.
Mm-hmm.
My mother, she installed all the things I say I needed in order to be successful, all the rules and what to do, what not to do. But it's up to me to listen, follow through. And that's when the OGs came in and told me, look, dog, if you do this, these are the consequences. If you do this, these are the consequences. And, they gave me the game. And I decided I'm going to listen to it, do it, and I'm just, reach one, teach one. They told it to me, so now I'm going to share it with the world.
Man, so in the Hispanic culture, it's very prevalent to keep things inside and act tough, act macho.
Man.
Yeah.
Yeah. What do you have to say to those people that...
Well, so my mother, her father's from La Habana, Cuba. So
Ooh.
my mother doesn't really speak Spanish, nothing like that. I didn't come from a Cuban household, but I understand. And it's crazy because, you're brought to be the man of the house, the provider,
Mm-hmm.
To be everything and be strong and never show weakness. But when you do that, all you do is hurt yourself. It's like taking poison. You taking it, you're only hurting yourself. So I say to, Mexican households or the men, it's okay to release how you're feeling, to talk to your loved one, your family, your kids, to open up and be vulnerable towards them. To the world, no, you can be the tough man, a macho man, whatever the case is, but don't hold that in, because when it comes out, it's not going to come out the way you want it to or you expect it to.
Mm-hmm.
Was boxing your therapy?
Actually, I would say yes and no. Boxing was a therapy, as I say, as a child, to release how I was feeling, because I was angry and confused, and angry and confused, and I know how to, how to talk about how I felt.
Mm-hmm.
But if anything, it's peaceful. People say, boxing, I go and release my aggression and anger. I don't feel any of those things in the ring. The crazy thing is, it's the only place where I feel safe at. You would think, it's a dangerous place. But in boxing, I can control what happens. I see what happens. I dictate anything that happens.
Mm-hmm.
And I can always react in my own time. It's my world. Outside of boxing ring is where I feel so unsafe.
Yeah.
Right?
Mm-hmm.
But I would say what I do for peace, spend time with my family, my girlfriend, skating, low riding. It's find a hobby,
Mm-hmm.
So I would say to anybody else who stressful or this feeling, these type of things, you don't have to always go and do something that's aggressive, a sport. Be anything, hobby, painting, poetry, pottery.
Mm. So brother Anthony,
Brother Anthony, I need a church.
So I'm part of a Male Success Alliance here on campus, bro, and I feel like when you see people with that same energy, I usually call them brother.
Yeah.
It comes out of me.
But your profile picture, I
cute.
thought he was a priest.
Graduation
You got the church
priest.
clothes on
Yeah,
too.
yeah. I was like, make sure I don't cuss on here.
He's probably Christian.
Yeah, I told my girl.
His name is Christian.
It is? Wow.
My name is Christian.
Yeah, but I told my girl, so he's probably Catholic, so when we get in here, they're going to be like, let us pray.
We should see after the show.
Oh man.
Against the ropes, number one.
Freddie Roach.
Thank you very much.